All right, here's a little explanation of three-way switches. A lot of you journeymen out there, this is no new news for you. You already understand all this, but for the apprentices that are trying to learn, here's the difference between a dead-ended three-way and a three-way switch. I got a diagram here. So you always start, you got to have power to the box. So when you're dealing with the traditional three-ways, you got a three-way switch in this box. You feed the point wire on one end. You're using your black and your red for your travelers between box. White's just getting spliced through to carry it through up to the light. You leave the point, you go up, hit the light. This is just your traditional screw cell setup. The center is going to be your hot, the shell is going to be your neutral, old school drawing. Traditional three-way, right? Point wire. So when you're cutting in these boxes, the key thing is to make sure you either strip the point wire so you know which one it is. Typically you can tell because it's the 2-wire in the box, not the 3. But then when you move over to your dead-ended three-way, where you just have a 3-wire going, it's the same setup, except you're doing more in this first box here. You got a 3-wire, so you're going in with your white, it's splicing, that's just going directly up to the light, because inside this box you got the feed, you got the switch leg up to the light, and then you're just doing a 3-wire over to the other box. That's why it's called a dead-ended three-way. I think I've heard people call it like a California three-way or something, not 100% sure. So the black in this box, your hot wire, is coming in, it's getting spliced. It's going to travel across on your white, because you send power on your white, you don't come back. You need to relabel that white with like black tape to identify it. And you're coming back still in your black and your red, and then your point goes up to it. It's a difference between a dead-ended three-way and a traditional. And some people are going to tell you, you can't do dead-ended three. Go take a look at the code book. There's 3 exceptions. I understand you need a neutral inside of a box, but there's 3 exceptions in our code book. If you have 2 switches in the same room, you just need 1 neutral. So I have a neutral at the bottom of the stairs over there. The second exception is if it's in conduit, because you can easily snake wires back through. And then I think the third one's something about accessible. So maybe you're dealing with a drop ceiling type setup and you can easily snake down the wall. 3-way lesson of the day.